leopards. This is one of my favorite African stories. It's an African folktale that tells us about how the zebra got his stripes. And there are many stories about how the animals got their stripes or their spots in Africa, but this is one of my favorites. It's called Greedy Zebra. Let's have a listen. A long time ago in the world, all the animals were a dull, depressing color. Have a look at that. No horns, no patterns, no stripes, no coats, just dull and dusty. Until one stormy day in the jungle, in the heart of a leafy forest in Africa, there was a great rumbling in the earth. All of a sudden, a huge cave appeared in the ground. A few of the animals crept cautiously up to this new and wonderful sight. And when the bravest of them peered into the darkness, he saw something glittering amongst the rocks. Look there. The cave was full of furs and skins, all glossy and new. Stepping inside, he came across horns and tails of countless shapes and sizes, needles, threads, thousands of colors. Trembling with excitement, this animal rushed out to tell the other animals what he had seen. This looks like a sewing shop. Teacher will be so excited finding a shop with all those things inside. Look at all the interesting colors and think how creative you can be. The news spread far and wide, and soon all the animals were on their way to see the cave, running and jumping and sliding and swinging and slithering through the trees. All that is except one, Greedy Zebra. Greedy Zebra never ever stopped eating. He wasn't going to give up a single mouthful for a silly old cave of any sort. Lots of time to be visiting caves, he said, stuffing far too much grass into his bulging mouth. Plenty of time later. Look at that fat round belly. Soon, all the animals in the jungle were gathered around the mouth of the cave, waiting for Elephant to speak. Elephant was the one who knew everything because Eagle told him all the secrets of the spirit of the mists. He coughed pompously and addressed the gathering. "It's time for you all to have coats," he said. "There are all kinds of materials here from which you may choose. You will be issued needles by rabbit, but there is only one needle each, so take good care of it. Now you may go in, but no shoving or pushing. Keep in an orderly line." Meanwhile, Greedy Zebra was still eating. He went, "This particular grass is so delicious." But then he stopped to stare at the beautiful thing in front of him. He couldn't believe it. It was Sable the antelope, and she was wearing the most glorious new coat and horns. She was wearing horns. Can you see, guys? Sable is a beautiful, beautiful antelope. When Greedy Zebra heard that the coat and horns came from that cave, he trotted off as fast as his little fat legs could carry him. But he couldn't resist a leaf here or a succulent blade of grass there. Ooh, and that patch was so good he couldn't pass it, so he chewed and chewed and chewed all along the way. So, do you think he went fast to get to the cave? No, he's very slow because he's eating so much on the way. Look at that. From time to time, Greedy Zebra met more and more animals along his way. Look at all the animals you can spot in the picture there. Wow, now it's starting to get colors. Look at lion's bushy mane. Oh, and the slithering snake is beautiful, the green, right? Look at giraffe with his spots and the huge squirrel tails. Look there. More and more animals change their dull, boring colors and coats. This is exciting. Stopping for a last bite, not too far from the cave, Zebra watched Leopard finish her sewing. Leopard, as carefully as usual, had sewn the most splendid fur coat with spots all over. Greedy Zebra could hardly believe his eyes as he watched Leopard wriggle into the perfectly fitting fur. I shall have spots like that, he said to himself, and he hurried off, eager to reach the cave. But it was a hot day, so Zebra got thirsty and stopped for more eating on the way. Smacking his lips. Back at the cave, most of the animals were already leaving. Only Rhino and Elephant were still cutting their material. They had chosen a very strong grey cloth. Poor old Rhino, who was very short-sighted, it means he can't see close, he had stuck his horn on any old way. And now he was having a terrible time. He didn't like his horns like that, but he was too embarrassed to ask Elephant for help. He was worried that the other animals might make fun of him. But he put on his baggy coat and shuffled off outside in a very bad mood. You noticed a rhino's coat is quite a loose fitting. It looks almost like his skin is too big for him. Just then Greedy Zebra trotted by, with blades of grass bulging from his mouth. Look there. I'll have spots like leopard, horns like kudu, a mane like a lion, and a tail like cheetah. I shall be the finest looking animal in the forest. But Zebra came to the cave and he stopped aghast. Why do you think he was so shocked when he got there? Remember now, he's late. All the other animals had already chosen their fur and their horns and their threads. So why do you think Zebra is shocked? Because there wasn't much left. No horns, no fine cloth, nothing. Frantically, Zebra searched all over the cave, but all he could find were a few strips of black material. Forlornly, he cut them all to the same size and started stitching them together to make a bigger cloth for him to use. Oh, it looks very tight, he thought nervously to himself. Being such a fat zebra, he had a terrible time squeezing into his small coat. He pushed and grunted and oohed and ahed and he was finally inside it. But what a tight fit! It was nearly bursting at the seams around his fat tummy. Zebra trotted down to the stream to take a quick bite of a leafy bush. He took that bite swallow. And that was just one swallow too much. Pop! Look! The stitching he had done all came loose. His tubby tummy squeezed through the seams. Oh, how the monkeys roared with laughter. And to this day, his chubby stomach shines through his coat because he is so greedy. Hey, what a funny story. It's one of my best. I love this greedy zebra. I hope you enjoyed it too. Bye-bye.